Do you want to know where pee comes from? It comes from your blood, and for some strange reason, I never thought of that. Now, if you knew that, congratulations, okay? I didn't. But if you're like me and you didn't know, keep listening. So urine is made in a series of 3 steps. So let's start with number 1. Get it? Number 1. Nerd jokes, nerd jokes. The first step is filtration. Think about a filter. Filters are made to push things out and to keep things in at the same time. Our kidneys do this for us. It looks through our blood, it keeps the stuff that the body needs, and it gets rid of the stuff that the body does not need. There are a lot of processes that happen in the body, and as a result, a lot of waste products are produced. So think about all these processes happening, and then trash starts to accumulate because of all of these things that you're doing. You're going to want to get rid of the trash. So this is the kidney's job, to get rid of the trash in the blood, if that makes any sense. Now, our kidneys really don't go about this in a very smart way, because instead of just taking things out of the blood that it doesn't want or need, it'll take almost everything out and then put the stuff back that it wants to keep and then get rid of the stuff that it took out. So this is that filtration process. Now, the second process is reabsorption. Reabsorption is when the kidneys are like, we took a lot of things out, but now we got to put a lot of things back. It's almost like cleaning out your refrigerator and taking everything out of your refrigerator and then realizing you want to keep most of the stuff that's in your refrigerator in the first place. So reabsorption is that process of putting things back into the bloodstream that the body needs to keep. This is stuff like water, like sugar, and other important substances that we need to stay alive. And lastly, the third step is secretion, number 3. Now, when something is being secreted, it is being released. It is being let go of. This is where the kidneys look at the blood again, like, okay, we got rid of a lot of stuff. We put a lot of stuff back. Now, this is our final checkpoint before we get rid of everything in the form of urine. Once that final checkpoint is done, it's like, hey, this is the fluid we don't want to keep. Go ahead and get rid of it. Now, if you want to know why your urine is dark or why it's really light, in terms of hydration, not diagnosing nothing, okay? I'm not saying you got something that you don't got. I'm not a doctor yet, okay? Now, if your urine is pretty dark, that's because you are so dehydrated that your body is trying not to pee out the water that it needs because you're not taking in any more. I know this firsthand because I used to be dehydrated for most of my life. Since learning this chapter, I have been drinking more water, I promise. Now, when you're overhydrated, or I guess drinking sufficient amounts of water, your urine is going to come out more pale. It's not going to be as dark. It's going to be kind of light because your body doesn't need to keep all the water that you took in. It's using everything that you ingested, and it's like we can get rid of some of it because we don't need all of it. So basically, urine comes from your blood. Like,